Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 MLB The Show。那迪伦Ōtani的生涯模式 EP 第25。那最近呢，我们好不容易升上大联盟，就发现教士队是在国联西区垫底。我们上大联盟打击也大概就是在2.5上下抽查。好了，那就直接开打吧。欢迎大家在聊天室留言哦。聊天室见。哦，那这一场对上洛杉矶道奇，直接对上了 Snail。
One down. Here's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hit hard, base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Nick Pratto. Runner takes off. Caught him looking for the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Here's Mookie to hit. Here comes the 0-1. And a rope into center field, base hit. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. That clips the corner. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
哇，那我们面对 Snail 2个打数，通通都是敲出来安打。
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now the right fielder, Jacob Melton. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Center field. And that's the third out. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the season. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the seventh. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. Here's Lane Thomas. Line drive, and there's a hit. Here comes the throw, and that's a two-out double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity that he came through for his club right there.
Number 17 with a fair showing in this win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game. But
OK， 那这场比赛我们是帮助教士队打赢了国西的霸主道奇队。这场比赛3次打击2支安打，皆是从 Snell 手中打出来的。今年的 OPS 来到了.761，算不错了吧。OK， 那我们下个系列赛即将要对上纽约洋基队。我们的棒次目前还是第7棒。OK。
我们战绩好烂，我们想打季后赛。
And we're back, top of the second, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a base hit up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. Foul ball.
为什么我要这么累？
1 ball. Squirts away a little bit. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Swats and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down at the plate. Jason Dominguez. Oh, and that liner got him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm.
哦，那我们球队在4局下追到了5比3了，建议的有人无了出局。
Dead arm and losing some feeling, but from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays.
这个被美记真的没办法。
Covering first, and the middle infielder throwing into a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive, base hit.
The batter,
Man at first, one away.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here, trying to close that gap. But you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ball game.
Up and in, and that's ball one. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This might be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay, the tag out.
我们的队友是惨死在本垒之前啊！我的天！
This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a run or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Next is the designated hitter, Reese Hines. And ball 4 to a board.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. This one in the dirt. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Popped up. Chisholm. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. And now the center fielder, 1 for 3.
那已经来到8局下，还是3比5落后，2人出局，1垒有人。看能不能炸他一发大的。
Matzek, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Tying run at the plate. Hard hit left side. They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over. Padres leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Number 17. They rolled up to the win.
哇，赢了呢！哇，结果我们球队竟然 在9局下逆转胜啊！涂麒麟先生，安安，晚上好哦。那我们这场比赛4之1有1支2垒安打，1次盗垒成功。过去8场比赛挤出了5支全垒打，球队战绩53胜69败，有在往上的感觉了。
One down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
这场是对洋基3连战的第2场比赛。前一场比赛我们是最后9局下大逆转了。
One out, base is empty. Into center and a base hit. Throw and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
结果又是3比0的落后。我们球队投手到底是没关系，一垒有人无人出局。
And of course has a Cy Young to his credit. In the air to left center. Brown sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Cole was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
对上的是洋基的王牌Cole啊，哇，满垒无人出局。
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
That's out to center field. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball. Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The designated hitter, Reese High. Now batting number 17.
Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next offering misses. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for San Diego. It's 5-0. Number 17 had a poor showing, needed to do more.
哇，最终我们的教士队这场比赛9比0惨败。
Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
我们打击这一场3之0。第3仗。
So 2 down, and here's the rookie center fielder.
Number 17.
3比0领先。
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 runs for him. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
Rips that one center field. Hauls it into Indiana. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They trail it. Runner at second, 2 down.
Now batting, number 17.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
This one high in the air to left center. Brown settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 17.
Hampton back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the center fielder. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Very high with that one. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting,
Number 17 had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game.
那这场比赛呢，我们就打败了洋基，可是我们单场又是个4支0，连续7个打数没有安打了 ，OPS 下降到.727。下一个系列赛看看打谁咯。还是打道奇，我天哪！好了，要去道奇主场比赛咯，还剩下1个月的，看有没有办法冲进外卡吧，奇迹，看有没有奇迹出现。然后这场比赛要直接对上秀黑Ōtani，我们棒子的第6棒。首先，我们对上的投手是大谷翔平。大谷翔平的表情非常的 funny。
That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Up the middle, Betts. 2 down.
batting 7, the catcher, number 14, Joey Vaughn.
We head to the bottom of the second. Will Smith to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
哇，好大的球场啊！
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
17.
1 out, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Cuts it misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
竟然用 sweeper 对付我。
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
哦，被道奇打爆了。
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comebacker to the mound. And there's two down.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Vaughn.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
杰森说乐天最后再见安结束比赛。对啊，今天小胖林泓育打出了再见安打，逆转气走台钢了。今天这场台钢对乐天，看比数就知道很好看。你来我往，互有领先吧。我们球队竟然追到了8比9。 9局上2人出局，1垒有人。
First pitch, not close.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
One-run game here at the top of the ninth. And now 2-0.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Now one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The catcher, Joey Vaughn.
Here's Joey Bart now.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
This could end it. Sets him down looking. The timing go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Number 17 had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
One down, and now it's Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Back here in
这一场我们要再次对上 Black Snell。
Number 17. Snell back to work. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Noel B. Marte.
1 out, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sends it to first. That's the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Los Angeles, Nico Hoerner.
Hoerner.
Out to center. And that ends the inning. No outs. Runner on second. Right side. Tucker should have it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Base knock center field. Ōtani around second, heading for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Fought off foul.
哇，那我们看到道奇的 closer 是 Mason Miller， 显然在游戏里他不是在教室，是跑去道奇了。
Strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hated it as a hitter, but standing in center field.
太黑暗了吧！
Shuffle a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 4-4 in the ninth. On the ground. Corner. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The designated hitter, Noel B. Marte.
Number 17, at the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed. And here's the rookie center fielder.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
哇，那我们队上的投手是 Taylor Glasnow。
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
at the belt and fires. And that is out of play.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
Line drive and foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. 2-2. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. Two outs, base is empty.
Number 17.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Shohei Ōtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
They sure did, Boog. Ōtani singled in his first at bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Got all of that one.
这个击球速速105迈的全垒打，本季的第9轰，飞行距离来到了416英尺。
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Tommy Edman at the plate. On a line base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Number 17 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And next for L.A., James Outman. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Number 17 did a good job in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
我们这场比赛4支1击出了一支全垒打，今年球季的第9轰，战绩来到了55胜72败，还是在国西垫底。
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
这场比赛我们是对上了佐佐木朗希啊。
In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the second.
2 on, 2 outs.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sasaki back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Betts fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter.
So back to the top of the order. Nico Horner digs in now. Runner takes off. Line drive, caught. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one not close. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ripped to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Here comes Bogarts around third. The relay throw. Down here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Liner, base hit.
Yeah.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
2分打点了2垒安打。
Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
但被跑3垒的时候被刺杀了。
Number 17 did well enough for them.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
哎，不对，只有1分打点，因为队友被刺杀了。
真的吗？
明天几点就？
一样6:20哦。
我们6:10。
那再来的系列赛要打红人。上个系列赛17-2打得非常糟糕，虽然有一支全垒打。
It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back. One down. Ōtani Dylan getting ready to hit. McLean leads off first with one away. That's a base hit. They'll throw to third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy.
我们第一局先我们的雷射箭来帮助球队。
For the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the center fielder.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Petty with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Foul ball.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Randall Grichuk now.
Randall.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Liner, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. but right now it's clearly a struggle for him.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one ripped to left. Length pulls it down, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning numbers. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, T.J. Friedl. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Lead runner touches second and for third. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. Man at first, 1 away. There goes the runner. Liner, base hit. Throw into third, in there safely.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And that'll load the bases. Here's Nick Pratto.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Line drive, and that is the ball game. Number 17 had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 1 out, base is empty. Base hit, center field. And here's the rookie center fielder.
Number 17.
Wentz, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
No, that missed.
And another
That's
ball.
down. That's a ball.
That just
That's
missed.
ball
He
four.
walked
Runner
him
taking
on
base.
4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Number 14,
Here's Joey Bart now.
Bart.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one out to right. Wilson sizes this one up. 2 away.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
Here's Nick Pratto. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and out there, and that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jack Wilson. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, number 17.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. The Padres down by 4, and we're in the top of the 5th. Center field. Friedel settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
2 out, space is empty.
Number 17.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner on the go again, and he grounds one to the right side. McLean whips it to first, and that is the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds. So they're all loaded up. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and it inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Breaks his bat, pops it up, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Home half of inning number 8. Number 17 had a decent showing in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Back here in Cincinnati, top of the 2nd, and now here is number 17. Green back to work. That's in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Righty delivers. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Man at first with one gone. Randall Grichuk now.
Randall Grichuk.
Base hit. The throw in. The tag out.
Batting seven, the first.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. So digging in now for San Diego, number 17.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Green back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
This is Joey Bart.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. One away here in the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Cut on and lifted in the air. Wilson on his way over. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. One down, base is empty. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
No, that's down.
Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. In the air on the infield. Lee has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Number 17, it's an okay game in the loss.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good.
All right, ready to go here. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani. First pitch, 7-11.
That's hard hit on the line. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Soroka, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Number 17 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
In the air, left field, down the line. Verdugo makes the grab on the run. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ciani hauls it in, 2 away.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 17.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in San Diego, we go to the 9th. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. This is Joey Bart. Tapped out in front of the plate. Comes home with it for 1. Over to first, safe.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So bases all loaded up. And next is the designated hitter, Rhys Hines. The Padres down to their final strike. That's to third. And he gets by him. One runs in, gets off the throw, crosses the winning run. A walk-off win at the bottom of the ninth.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 17. Matz back to work. That's in there, and that's strike one. Matz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike two. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
那 U2002 说胜投是松井裕树，刚那一场的胜投是松井裕树。哇，在这个世界线，松井裕树是我们的 closer。
On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Got him.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 on, 2 outs. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one catches the corner for a strike.
2-2 now.
And that one in the air center field. Siani under it. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. And we're still not. 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Liberator, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And there's two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
One out. The go-ahead run is in second. That one ripped. And a base hit. Here's the throw. He gets there. Winning run at third with only one out. So they hold the runner in third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Number 17 in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the
diamond. 打真的好难啊。
The pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. And now the center fielder. Golden opportunity right here.
这时候又给我们一次当英雄的机会，只要基本功就可以结束这场比赛。基本功，基本功 ，OK。
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. A towering shot.
结果我们打那个再见满贯炮。
Slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing at the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
Number 17 had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. Just one hit, but it was a grand slam.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
(7-3) is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there. For the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing. 1 out, bases empty.
Number 17.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1 down, base is empty.
PTTR 好久不见，对啊，真的好久不见了。
And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reese.
跟你打个招呼。
Back here at Petco Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Lars Nootbaar. And a base hit right there.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride.
前几天去韩国，哇哦，去韩国玩呢。
Number 17
有去看韩国职棒吗？
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Rip to 3rd. To first, and now 2 gone.
去韩国，所以没有看 YouTube。出去玩就好好玩，没看 YouTube， 很正常啊。
Start of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Philip Clark. Base hit.
所以韩国好玩吗？
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Number 17 stands in now, looks at that one inside.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
This one popped up. LeBlanc hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1st and 2nd, 1 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Oh, a great flip. There's one. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks.
Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
The first baseman.
Here's Nick Pratto.
Pratto.
So they're all loaded up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they load the bases. Number 17 had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason.
好了，结束了跟红雀的3连战，我们球队的战绩来到59胜75败。那差不多要11点咯，没有，已经11点了。那今天直播就先到这里了，谢谢大家的收看。明天晚上继续努力我们的菜鸟之路，明天见咯，拜拜。拜拜。